Hi guys, welcome to our channel. Recently we made a video on 6 business ideas in civil engineering. In that one of our viewers asked about how to start a construction company and how to register that company. So here in this video we'll discuss that things. Top 10 tips and what is the registration process. First we'll discuss what is the registration process, then we'll continue with top 10 tips. Let's start our video. Registration process. Construction company can be registered in the following type of businesses in India. They are proprietorship firm and partnership firm, limited liability partnership, private limited company and public limited company. Here proprietorship means a single owner of the company. Next, partnership film and limited liability partnership, both are partnership oriented. But private limited company is deals with two or more board directors. Public limited company is open to public. That means the shares of the company can be bought by public. We will share you the information about registration of private limited company for construction business in India, because private limited company is the most popular form of business structure for doing the construction business in India, and it is now very easy to register a private limited company. So 7 steps for registration of private limited company. They are: first, decide a name of the company. The name of the company will be like ABC Construction Company Private Limited or ABC Construction Private Limited, ABC Infra Private Limited or ABC Infrastructure Private Limited, anything. Next, objects of company should have construction and infra activities. The Memorandum of Association of Private Limited Company contains the main objects that are required to be carried on which pursuing the activities of the company. So our main activities of the company should be contained construction activities and infra activities, so that company can be legally do the business in India as per charter documents. Next, prepare documents required for the construction company registration. So following documents are required for registration of a construction company. They are PAN card, Aadhaar card, bank statement with current address, photograph, mobile number, email ID, electricity bill, office address. Next, rent agreement if office address is on rent, no objection certificate from owner. Please note that minimum 2 members on personals are required for registration of a private limited company, so that the documents required will be minimum 2 persons who will be directors of the company and also the shareholders. Next, find company secretary or any other professional for your registration process of your company. You have to find a company secretary who will assist you in guiding the registration process for your private limited company, because he is a professional and he has experience in dealing with registration of a company, so that you will make no mistake while registering your company. Choose bank account in which you want to open a bank account for the company. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs has eased the incorporation and business process, as now it is mandatory to have a bank account for every new company at the time of incorporation, so that you need to choose the bank account in which you want to open a bank account. And once your company is registered, you will get a bank account number on your email ID and bank officials will contact you. Submission of incorporation application for registration of a private limited company. Once the above formalities are completed, now you are required to apply for incorporation of a private limited company online through SPEC ePlus. So if you have appointed any professional company secretary or chartered accountant or a cost accountant, then he will process your incorporation form. Our final step is registration of private limited company by registrars of companies. Once the above application is approved by registrar of companies, then you will receive the certificate of registration of company and your private limited company is now registered. Next, what legal documents you will get once the company is registered. Along with the legal registration of a private limited company, you will get the following documents and certificate issued from various departments along with the company registration. They are certificate of incorporation of company, PAN of company, and TAN of company, PF and ESIC registration, professional tax, which is different from state to state, and GST registration, bank account of company. So these are the legal documents you will get once the company is registered. Next, the top 10 tips for a new construction company in India. So these are not exactly top 10 tips. These are the procedure you have to follow while you're establishing a new company. They are put together a solid business plan. What is your company goal and what are your achievements have to be done in 1 year, and what is your business model? These are the things you have to plan before 3 months of your starting a company. Next, find a good base for your startup. That means your office should be located at one of the business zones in the city. Then only you will get good amount of deals in a year. And infrastructure of the office is very important because first impression is the best impression. Get your legal documents for the company and understand your tax requirements. These two processes require a chartered accountant or company manager. So consult them and get your documents ready. Understand your insurance responsibilities. As you are dealing with money and people, you have to be very responsible. So take an insurance for people who are working in the company and also for the machinery. Next, secure your financing. So be careful while you are dealing with financing. Regularly network with suppliers, business associates, and other contractors. This is very important in a construction company. Next, decide whether to hire employees or contractors. Employees are full-time workers and contractors are work on hourly basis or daily basis. Based on your company size, decide whether to hire employees or contractors. Establish an advertising marketing budget, because if you sit in your company, nobody knows about your company. So marketing is very important nowadays. You have to go out and shout aloud to know your company to other people. That's why establish and budget for these two, advertising and marketing. Next, allocating funds for construction software. As you are starting your construction company, it is not necessary at the start. But when you are growing in this field, you need to save money and time. So that's why it is very important to allot funds for construction management software like Primavera or other management softwares. So these are the top 10 tips for new construction company. So if you have any doubts, please comment below or message me on Instagram. I will give a link in the description. You can go there and message me. If you like our video, please give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Also click the bell icon. See you in the next video. Thank you.